Hi, hello. Hi, Penny. Congrats on getting first. Hi, Candy Corn. Welcome in. How are you doing? Why did I do that? The really poor people sitting here like, is she Australian? I am not Australian. I'm Scottish. Anyway, hello. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? How is everyone's Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday if I didn't speak to you on Sunday as well? We had our movie night on Sunday, so that was really nice. Nice community times. Sometimes it slips out. This is true. Sometimes you just be sitting there and you just go, "Nar." Oh no, Cleo, the condensation. I'm good, how are you? I'm good, Booney. I'm vibing, you know. I had an exam this morning. It went okay. And I also woke up to the best news! My favorite K-pop group are having a comeback for the first time in 5 years! And I am over the moon. So sad I missed it. I slept 6 alarms! You slept through 6 alarms, Booney. Are you quite alright? Oh my god, my lighting every time. Every time I come on stream, my lighting is just weird. I swear. I set my lighting before I start streaming. I'm like, this is nice. And then I go on my BRB, not my BRB. I go on my starting soon. And then I come to my face cam and I'm like, everything's changed. I'm the deepest sleeper. Clearly. My god. Also, to be like my rugby shirt top, I just got it today. It came about an hour ago. I got it from Uniqlo. And I was like, oh my god, I love this. I need to put it on right now. Yeah, I ordered a whole thing of stuff from Uniqlo. But yeah, I've been ordering a lot of clothes lately because I'm going on holiday soon and I feel like I have no clothes, so I've been ordering lots. I love polos, they're so cute. I don't mind polos are okay, but this is more what I would classify as a rugby shirt as opposed to a polo. I think because of the way the collar is, and I like rugby shirts a lot. I especially like the ones that have the long sleeves. As you should. Yeah, but I don't have money to be doing this. But then again, I've not bought proper new clothes for a while, so I just have no holiday clothes. Like, I have no dresses, I have nothing. This music's loud, isn't it? But yeah, so I had my exam this morning and that went okay. It was like so I'm doing an accountancy course to become a qualified accountant. It took me about 5 years, but yeah, this was basically like a test on like my ability to use accountancy software, which is like literally what I do all day every day. So it was really straightforward. My main like anxiety about it, like I was really anxious this morning because this is the first time, so I've been doing this course since like September last year, but this was the first time I had gone in to do an exam because normally I do at-home exams, but because this one was like a computer, like a software thing, I had to go in to do it, and like I'd never been there, so I got anxious about that, and then I was also anxious that I hadn't submitted it properly, but it should be okay. We'll see. But yeah, that's where all my anxieties come from. Not even the exam itself, because the exam's fine. It's literally like everything I do all the time. So yeah, because like, so basically to do it, you have to like process everything in this software, right? That's like accountancy stuff, like doing like invoices, credit notes, purchase invoices, reconciling banks, creating trial balance and stuff like that. And then to test you, they well, the way that they would like recognize whether you've done it correctly or not is you have to like upload reports. And like that's my concern, is that I've not uploaded the report correctly. It should be fine, but that's like my worry. Everything else I'm like, that exam was fine, but I'm like, but did I upload it correctly? You know, that's like my fear. Uh, yeah, that was why I was stressed. But yeah, like you said, Benny, at least it's over. I have another exam next week, and that one I am not ready for at all. But I'm just gonna like really work on it over the weekend. Although my dad's coming down on Friday, but like I'm literally gonna be like, Dad, I need to study. Don't bother me. He's coming down because we're going to a rugby match on Saturday, but like he's just gonna be bopping around the house. So I'm just gonna be like, Dad, don't bother me. But it should be okay. I just need to like, a lot of it is like maths based, so I just need to get in the like habit of like how you do the questions, since you know that is my background is maths, so like it should be okay. Yeah, it's next week, so I've got loads of time to prepare for it. I don't know why, because I'm the person who booked these exams. I don't know why I decided I was going to schedule an exam like 1 week after the other when I could do them at any given point in my life. I decided that's what I was going to do. I'm an idiot, apparently. But yeah, we're gonna be finishing Horizon Forbidden West today, finally. I really wanted to finish it on Saturday. I don't mean finally as in like it's been a bad experience or anything like that, because I've had a really good time with it. But I meant to I wanted to finish it on Saturday and I didn't. So here we are, Tuesday, when I don't normally play it. At least it gets them out of the way. This is true. This is true. And once I finish the one next week, if I pass all four, well, I've passed 2 already, and if I've passed these 2, then I'm going on to do the like final thing of the course, which is like bringing everything together, and you can't sit that unless you've done all 4 of the passed all 4 of the exams. So like that's like the kind of final bit, and that's in June. So woo! And then I go on to the next level up, which will probably be a bit harder. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Yeah. If I do everything okay, it means I become a qualified accountant, and that is big money. So, yeah. But yeah, what's everyone been up to? What's everyone been going on with? I don't know what I'm trying to say. What's been going on with everyone? That's what I'm trying to say. I've just been studying and working on my YouTube. I just keep cranking out the videos on YouTube. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't sleep. But all for the clout. All for the subs, you know? We are at 417 on YouTube. Once I hit 500, I can do community posts, which is exciting. One of my videos is getting very close to 10k views, which is fucking mental. Yeah. Remember my mum was doing all these tests and she was in the process of being an official accountant and she was so stressed. It seemed so hard. Yeah, so like I'm in the first year of it, of 5 years, and the stuff I'm doing right now is like really basic stuff that like I do all the time in my work. So it's like, it's totally like easy peasy. But I feel like next year is going to be a lot harder. I've been doing nothing. I'm working a lot the next few days though. You're working? You have a job, Booney? What industry is said job in? I would like to know. That's very exciting. We love disposable income. Take it year by year. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's just difficult studying and also having my job. But my boss is like really understanding, and she's really pushing me to do everything. So if I told her like I was like struggling to keep up with it, she would probably let me have more time in work to do it. So a personal assistant for a realtor. Oh, that's cool. Garden, nice. We like gardening. I planted some flowers the other day actually, because I bought 12 petunias. No, 6 petunias and 6 geraniums, I think. I don't have the planter space for all of them, but they were half price, so yeah. I planted like 3 of them the other day. And now you need to find space for the other 9. But But yeah, that's where I'm at with my flowers. I'll figure something out though. I've got like another plant pot. It's not the right kind of plant pot for them, but I'm sure it'll work. Or I can get my dad to buy me some, because he would do that. He's very keen on me having stuff in my garden because my dad likes gardening. I have a peony that's growing right now, and then I also have a climber on my fence that he gave me. I bought seeds yesterday. I'm attempting to grow vegetables, but I already don't think it's going to work. Well, not if you start with that attitude, Booney. You need a can-do attitude. They'll grow, I'm sure. If I can get my peony to grow a year after my cat pissed on it, I'm sure you can grow some vegetables. But yeah, let me swap over to the game and get into it. I think I won't like start the main quest yet. I'll just do a couple warm-uppy bits just to kind of get my fingers in the habit of stuff. Thing is, I'm beginning to process now and then going out of town for 4 weeks. Oh no. As long as someone can babysit them, then I'll be good. Oof, yeah. 4 weeks is a long time. Hopefully you can find someone to look after them. Given you've been like taxiing your family around the past few weeks, surely they'll look after your vegetables for you. Think your dad can do it? That's good. Oh, hello. Oh, you're leaving. Okay. She's leaving. They owe me one. They really do. Oh, I can't hear this. Hang on. Let me sort out my audio. Hope was being very cute last night. She was just like rolling around on my bed. It was so funny. She was like on her back. Just like... Okay, we're all good. Can't complain though, because when I taxi him around I get gas paid for it. It's too expensive to complain about that. This is true, but like, it takes time out your day, innit? Why are we sad, Lauren? Also, welcome in. How are you doing? If you don't know what that sound is from, it's from a K-drama called Descendants of the Sun. And I love it. Oh, I wasn't complaining. It was Booney, because Booney's parents and, well, Booney's family are making her a taxi. So I was telling them it takes time out of, I was telling her it takes time out of her day. How's your day going, Lauren? How are you doing? I've been meaning to ask you something about a certain webtoon series in its publishing stage. But don't tell me here, you might get in trouble. It's been busy, but I'm okay. As long as you're good, that's good. Okay, where am I? What am I doing? Okay, so I'm here. I can't do that. I got very confused by that. Yeah, I was very shocked to discover that the quest that's in the trailer isn't actually in the game. Looked like it would have been a crazy quest. Oh, I'm kind of glad. I don't want to fight more mammoths. Yeah, it's really weird. There's like this whole quest in the trailer where like Erend is captured or something by the rebels and Aloy has to rescue him, and there's one of the mammoth things, and then it never made it to the final game. Bizarre. Also, I wonder what the DLC will be. Because I know they haven't announced DLC, but I'm sure there will be DLC. And I'm like, what are we going to DLC? What will be it all about? I wonder, like, will we get into... Hang on, where are we? I mean, there's whole areas here that haven't, like, got anything. And here, too. Like, maybe we'll go up into, like... I don't know, Seattle? I don't know. Oh, I could do that, actually. I need to do that cauldron. That's what I'll do. No, I won't do this. This is a random errand. I will do a cauldron. I'm sure that'll help me in life. And then once we've done the cauldron, we'll go into the main quest and get it all going. And finish the game! I'm so sad. Because I have been very much enjoying this. But we need to find a new game to play. This has been going on for a very long time. We need something new. Something exciting. I have been thinking of either Final Fantasy X, Persona 5 Royal, Yakuza, Yakuza, sorry. I think it's Zero I've got. I'm not entirely sure. I've got something on Steam, some sort of Yakuza game, not sure what. Or there's also Tomb Raider. Or there's also... What's the other one? The Witcher 3. So many games to choose from. Hi James, welcome in. How you doing? It's as if I called to you. The way you came in as I was talking about Persona 5.
It'll be hard to sneak into that cauldron without being seen. Might want to take care of these machines first.
I could sense it. I could be doing better. This is true, James. You're not feeling very well today. You've been bleeding out the nose.
I can't find it underwater. I passed it. This scout might give me some cover. Looks like I can swim down from here.
Oh my god, okay. We're going down. I'm yelling timber. I don't like this. This is scaring me. Anything with water stresses me out in games. Also, please do not look at my chin. I know by the fact I'm drawing attention to it, you're now going to look at my chin, but I have a massive under the skin spot and it is really upsetting me. Feeling slightly better at the moment though, so that's something. Did you have flat iron brew? Because that is the cure to life.
Snap mall's a lot better when they can't reach me.
Why are you saying that, Aloy? Are you telling me there's snap malls coming? Oh, this is stressing me out. I promise I won't look. Thanks, Booney. I completely forgot to buy some. James, I feel like you're lying and that you just decided you didn't want it.
Those machine overrides. That crate. Might be able to use it to climb onto the ledge.
I am telling you though, if you ever have a hangover, flat iron brew is the way to go. What crate? Well, this crate. It's because it's got sugar out the wazoo, but
Should be able to climb up now.
you need to have it flat. Oh, Christ. It needs to be flat.
That's not gonna work.
Because the fizz can sometimes be a bit too much for a hungover stomach.
Way out of this room.
You know? So that's why it's flat iron brew. Okay, it's not that way. What do I have to do? No? Oh, okay, hang on. I figured it out. But yeah, what do y'all think? What kind of game would you want to see me play? Do you want to see like a really long RPG? Do you want to see like an adventure game? Oh god, hello?
Current's moving the crate.
Who's that? You want Witcher, Lauren? Okay.
It's fallen.
Like, I think I will do a poll. The problem is I've got like 2 options, so... not 2 options. Too many options for a poll. Because I think for most polls it's like 4. And I have at least 5. Not now, Hope. I'm being shot at. So I need to kind of narrow it down, I think. Rude.
Now, back to finding a way out of here. If I get on the crate, I can let the current carry me to the rail.
Aloy, please. Here
There we go.
She said there we go and I said there we go. Hey, good. Yeah, I'm wondering what's gonna happen at the end of this game. Like, please tell me no one else is going to die. I can't deal with another day. Dun, dun, dun. Exactly. What will it be?
Catch a ride, I guess.
for this to come down. Oh my god, I've been getting really annoyed actually. I ordered a swimming costume, right? And the company I ordered from still haven't sent it. I ordered it on Sunday last week. And I sent them a message yesterday asking them about it. And they were like, oh yeah, it's getting ready to be sent. It'll be sent tonight. Was it sent? No. Meanwhile, I ordered stuff yesterday that's already been dispatched. Wow, I am pro.
Damn it.
Oh,
I need to find a way back on that platform.
okay.
Get my kit dry at least.
Oh, Christ. Not these guys. Oh, I missed the eye. Here we go. This one. Another. Who's that over there? What is that? Looks like a bug. Oh, it's a snap ball. I thought that was a bug. Ooh, hello. I don't like this music. It's spooky. Why is this music so spooky? No, sir. No, 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 no. Hi, Luca. Welcome in. How are you doing? Do not come over here. I don't want to talk to you. This music is actually making me feel stressed.
Looks like I can climb up this way.
Oh god, that stressed me out. Oh,
This looks like some kind of gate. I don't know what it's used for.
for a big monster to kill me.
There's a note over there. Too bad I can't override it from here.
God, she's a fucking acrobat now. I'll be able to join in the weekend streams for the next 2 months because I'm going to the hospital on Thursday. Home for the weekends, but I'll still have to stay there on weekdays. No worries, Luca.
Can't reach the core from here.
Your health
Let's
is the
keep
most
going.
important.
There's another path to it. Looks like this whole place is some kind of pump. Question is, a pump for what?
So, what the? Where? How do I get on then? Hi Kate, welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, streams will always be here. Don't you worry about whether you can come in or not. What's important is your health, you know. I'm good, how are you? I'm good. I'm baffled by this place, but apart from that, I'm good. What the? I'm so confused. Do I have to go underwater? I can't see shit under here. I'm going to be happy with you? Why am I going to be happy with you? I feel like that's almost ominous. Psychosomatic chronic pain caused by school stress. Oh, Luca. I hope hospital helps you feel better. You finally started weightlifting, Fairy! Yes! Best drama! How long have I been asking you to start that, Kate? About 3 years. Thanks for the lurk, Booney. Right, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing in here? Hello? Someone explain. Almost some of the episode 1 is so funny. Just wait, it gets so much better. Maybe if I scan underwater. No, I'm literally so confused. I started this to be like, oh, it'll be a good warm-up, so when I go into the main storyline, I won't be like an idiot with like cold fingers. And yet here I am, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Where am I supposed to go? Broke Cookie Star, the middle lead is Rocky from Astro. It's hilarious. Okay, I'll definitely have a look into that. Oh my god, those gave me a fright. Wait, look at, do I remember rightly that you love oneness? I think that's what you said. Am I gonna have to look at a guide? Because I don't know what's going on. You do? Okay. I felt like I remembered you saying that, but my brain also, I don't know. Do you like their new song? Surely it's something up here. You do? Good. Because I like it also. My reaction for it will be going live at midnight. I think. I think that's on at midnight, yeah. Right, surely it must be to do with this up here. I feel this is the only sensible option. Back later if you're still on. No worries, Lauren. Oh wait, can I go in? Oh, I can go in here?
This whole place is some kind of...
Oh, okay.
The question is, home for what?
Okay, I was editing my 80s reaction and I was just like, what is wrong with me? I think I actually had a breakdown. Oh, you bugger, you bounced. Once I have time, I'll make a guide to one of us. Sure. I just know one of them is called Raven, and that's about it.
Thanks. I can use them to climb up. Just have to turn them on. I just need to move further into the cauldron.
Once I figure out how to screen record. Ugh. Oh god, there's another one over there. Why? 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 No! Oh, my ammo! Oh my god, he bopped me. Oh god, that no. Wow, okay. Thanks for the small guide, Luca. Yeah, he's the only one I know of because I find his name really funny.
Let's see what this does.
I think I watched a video the other day where 80s and Wonders were in a show together and they had to play a game, but they had people eating younger. So make me join one of us. What's up here? Oh, was it Weekly Idol?
That's a lot of water. This cauldron must be pumping it in. At this rate, I'll be able to swim my way to those overrides. If I can...
Oh my god, these little fuckers keep coming in here. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. They changed it to 7 makes 1 T. Oh my god. Just a quick little while at work. No worries, V. I hope you're having a good day at work. Get me out of the water. I don't want to be in the water.
Doesn't look like I can reach it.
Kimbokju, enemies to lovers. Ish. I would say it's more like niggling friends than enemies, if you know what I mean. Like, they never really fully hate each other. No worries, Luca. They're breaking a lot in this episode. Oh, just wait. Just you wait. You don't even know bickering. I hate water. Oh, hell.
Let's back up. Try again. That should help. That's the spot. Should be able to.
Why does she keep going on things that keep breaking? Why is everything breaking all of a sudden?
Another one of these. Maybe it'll raise the water. Maybe now I'll be able to reach that top.
God, this is like giving me like Zelda Water Temple flashbacks. I hate this.
And the water stopped. Doesn't look like I can climb up to that tunnel yet. Maybe there's something I can use to reach that rail on the wall. Don't think I'm getting this thing out of here.
Okay.
There has to be another way to get it to that rail. I don't think this is gonna help.
Why has my game just installed a Fortnite update? Oh, sorry, my PlayStation, not my game. Don't worry about it, Luca. It's okay.
Maybe if I lower the water, I can place the crate
lower
where I need
pump.
it.
Where's the lower pump? Oh my god, I have to go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can lower the water level with this. It'll help me with my crate problem.
Right, where did the crate go? Oh, it's there. Okay. So I think I need it to be like here. Here. Maybe?
That should do it. I need to raise the water.
Why is this so complicated? I was just looking for, you know, like a wee warm up. Here I am, an hour in. Ah! Shit.
Use the crate to climb up to that tunnel.
It's better be nearly over, so I can start the main story now. I hate water temples so much. Water temples. This isn't Zelda, Kirsty, as much as you're thinking it is. This is a water place. It's not a temple. Oh my god. Why won't it? I did it the first time. Why can't I do it this time? Climb up, Aloy. Thank you. I really hate this music. It's making me feel really anxious.
There goes nothing.
Whoa! Sir. Sir! What the fuck? That was so unnecessary, sir. Well, I don't know why I'm calling this a sir, but it's a sir now.
Place looks busy.
Get fucked.
Oh, looks like they called for backup.
Shit, I missed him.
Now to find a way back to the core.
Figured out how to do it. I'll make you a guide to us on the weekend. No worries, Luca. Okay. Right. How do I get out of here? I feel like I'm actually just like pro with those arrows now.
Found a way out, but there's no way to reach it. Another crate. Just what I need.
Needing a tiny group, just tell me I have no life. No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I already sang in enough groups, so... I already spend enough money. Okay.
That's it. I can climb up from here.
Can I get out? No, okay, I need to turn something on.
Bet I can jump on those metal carriers from here.
Neat, where am I going? Oh my god, this is the longest cauldron ever.
Must be getting ready to release it. I need to get to the core fast. Much better.
Shit, that was stupid. Okay, what do you think it's going to be? A turtle? Why do I only get Jimmy John's sandwich ads? You can't even pay them in my country? I have no idea. I always get audible ads. Like, I get multiple audible ads in a row. Amazon be like, have you heard about Amazon? Okay, here we go.
I can't fight that thing in all this water. I need to hurry.
Oh god, is a Tide Ripper?
Thing's not gonna let me get anywhere near the core. Go on the water level again. At least give me a fighting chance.
Where was it? Oh, over there. Shit.
I need to find a way to the room I was in before. It's the only way to lower the water in here.
I'm scared. Where is it? Oh god! Ah!
saw that node before. Maybe you can help me out.
Every time when me and my friends kept getting asked from the German army, oh god. No thanks.
And I'm back here again. The nodes in this area should help me lower the water. The only way I can get rid of that machine.
No, go under, go down, Aloy. No, go down, Aloy.
Should help.
Hi. Should we take a quick cat break? Hmm? My sweet baby. Sometimes I just breathe in her fur. It soothes me. I wasn't expecting a Tide Ripper. I thought it would be like a shell snapper. Fuck me. This is gonna be funsies. Aloy, please. Where is that boy?
Now we can do this one. Here we go.
Yeah, here he is. Okay. We got. Oh, okay. Oh my god, that is not the place you want to hit shoot, Aloy. Ah, yeah. Oh. Ah! Good god. Uah! Trying to take out his weapon. Uah! Fuck, I wasn't expecting him to hit me there. No! Oh, Christ. Jesus Christ. Woo! Oh my god, please. Hey, yay, yay, yay. Oh, I thought he was down. Fucking hell, I can't move. No, no, I need ammo. No, no, no. Shit. Shit. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my god. Let's give it against these actually. Ice, okay. Fuck off, mate. Give me a second to breathe, would you? Jesus fucking ice. You stop a second.
There's no more fire.
Sir, please. Fuck yeah! Get it up, yeah. That was a struggle. Oh. Oh. Wait, what happened to this thing on its back? Oh my god, I got so far away from it. Jeez. Woo! Okay. We will now finish the story. I just needed a wee warm-up.
The machine overrides should come in handy. Another mystery machine.
Oh, cool.
Looks like I'll have to restore some of these overrides.
You can override a Thunderjaw? Can I ride a Thunderjaw?
Belgian doors. They should lead me outside.
gonna go see if I can unlock any of these before I start the quest. And then we will go.
This cauldron must have been pumping water in and out to release aquatic machines.
I have some skill points. Hang on, let me do that. What's up? No, Cabillo. Come here. Isn't she the cute little kitty cat? In the whole wide world. In the whole wide world. She wants away from me. She's like, for fuck's sake. Get me away from this crazy lady. She's so cute. I know, right? My little baby. Okay, right. I have to go down, right? For goodness sake. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Where did the shell thing go? Oh. Okay. Pog. Oh, there's another cauldron there. No. I will do that another time. I want to finish the story. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for this story to be over. Like, what's gonna happen? Oh, I forgot. I needed to come back here anyway, because I need to assemble everyone. I need to assemble my Avengers.
Taking those space slugs down.
There you are.
Did I scan that? I have. Okay, let's go do the fabrication terminal, and then we will be on our merry way just want to see if I can
Did
do
you
any
need
of
something?
the... Oh. Oh god, what are you doing in here? Oh god. Horrible man. Wait, is he part of my Avengers? Because if so, I don't want that. What does it mean to override a Slitherfang? Don't know. That kind of scares me.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Nope. This is the end, Aloy. We're
All
going.
right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them.
Hell yeah, we do.
Them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others.
Once I take away this
I'm lucky
shield,
to
we
not
should be
get
able to deal with
spoilies,
them.
but I love you so much,
But it will
Kirsty.
be easier to
Nina! Thank you so much for the
I'll
resub.
need
I
a
love
strong
you
backup.
too so much.
Carry stuff? Yeah,
For
I can
10
do that.
months. Thank you so much. I love you.
Even if your device works,
And thank you for lurking.
there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
Let me give you a shout out. Please go follow Nina. She is the most wholesome person. And I love her.
All right.
She is just the
We'll meet up
loveliest
again just
person.
before we go in.
Come on, Stream Deck. Come on. Sort yourself out.
Where's the best place to rendezvous?
Never mind. I will
On
do
the
it
coast,
myself.
just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
I hope you're having a good day, Nina.
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once
I'm
we're
gonna love
inside,
seeing. I love
I
seeing
need you
you.
two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me?
Well, that's not foreshadowing at
After that, I want you
all.
to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
Oh God, really? To check up on everyone? Pardon me.
Yeah, this file's crazy. Why would anyone use oils for that?
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
I love him.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm assuming I just need to speak to them like once.
So,
Oh God, this creepy man.
you return. Bravo.
How is he one of my
You managed to
companions? I
sway
think
the
that's
Zenith to your
offensive.
side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
He's a dodgy,
When I
dodgy
learned
dude.
of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Oh my God, suddenly it's unlocked a
Why
million
create the
things.
Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No.
Don't know if I believe him.
Unfortunately, there was no way
3.5 Luca, please.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
Arr.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
I can tell.
Helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system.
Haley,
Now it makes it
hello,
really
welcome in. How you doing?
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool.
Don't
to
worry,
think
we've
so.
not gone into it yet. I was
After all,
doing a
I'd
cauldron.
controlled your plan
Took
for
me
dealing with the
ages.
Zenith drones.
Thought I would do a wee warm up.
Yes. Even you can
But we're
appreciate
starting
the level
now.
of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge.
My
that
day is
divine
poop. How was your day? How is Aloy? My day is okay. I'm sorry your day's poop, Haley.
While I was out there,
I
I
hope
had a
you're
couple
alright.
run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean.
Come here.
And
Come here.
Their
Come say
entire
hi.
tribe was shaped around the discovery
Haley's here.
focuses.
They want to
One
see
of
you.
them, Alva, even joined me
Here.
here. Don't you want to know more about them?
no. They stumbled upon the greatest
I hope this makes your day
technological
better.
artifact from the ancient world. What did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Off you go.
So those run-ins with the Quen.
That was just for you, Haley.
Amara and I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you
You
could
know I've
prod
got
his
stuck in my
brain,
head.
like what you did with
Is
Hades.
that somebody come get her? But just that bit.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go.
I've
And
definitely talked to him
try
long
not to
enough.
mess with
I don't
Tony
ever
while
want to
you're in
talk to him
here, okay?
again. He's so
I don't need
annoying.
the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment.
Shut up, Silence. As if you haven't betrayed me.
I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else.
Exactly. Reminds me of someone
Survival
else.
is only
You.
necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this,
Oh my god, I was saying to my boss today that I was thinking of getting an air purifier, and she was like, oh,
You mean
you could
you
put that
finally
through
have
your expenses. And I was just like, pardon?
Guess even you can.
Sure, okay.
Aloy,
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right. Oh, and I wanted to
Ow.
give you this.
What are you
for
biting me
helping
for?
get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able
Do you
to
want
get
to go
it
out?
operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment.
Thank you for the host, Haley.
I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said,
You bought Song of Achilles today? Let's go, Luca.
but
But
it's
also
worth fighting for.
prepare to
And
be
this
in
diviner,
pain.
at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous.
I thought
point.
my eyes were getting better and then they were really itchy again today. I definitely think it's to do with pollen. Is there a high pollen count today? Medium, yeah. It was low yesterday and now it's medium today, so I definitely think it's pollen. I also got more Happy They're Not Bad and Silveris, yeah, I might end up with me crying at 2 AM again. I've not read that one. I have it, but I haven't read it.
We're ready to meet you at the rendezvous point whenever you call.
But that's the story of my life.
This isn't going to be easy.
Nothing.
I have,
ever is.
actually, have I ever
At
shown
least
anyone
Now
my,
you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good
What
news.
the hell? I took
even
a
if it
picture of
meant
my
all their
bookshelves.
preaching about
The other-
meekly
oh, there it
accepting
is.
our doom was exposed as rot.
So, like,
To be honest, I found
these
the
are all
conversation to be
unread.
highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it.
And
They're
these are
lucky
all unread as
I
well.
never gave up on saving them.
I have a problem.
I should go. I'll
How
let
does
you
the
know
Varys
when I'm
like
ready to head to the base.
me to more than one
Before
2
you
AM
do.
crying on the floor in 2 AM session?
There is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch.
Aw,
For the both of us.
that's so nice.
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Pardon me.
Let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
You're pregnant, Zoe. You need to make sure you come home. We need a bit of Varl. Is there anyone else? Oh. Mr. Man. My brain is fried today with stress. Well, I hope you're okay. That's not Mr. Man. Where's Mr. Man?
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I
Gays!
had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz.
I had a
We
COVID
kept
test.
running into each
Oh,
other at
I hate
conferences.
COVID
We had
tests.
Coffee. At some point, it became
Oh my
drinks.
god.
I thought it was just shop talk, an
Gays!
exchange of ideas, but
The gays!
then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think
Is she gonna try shag Aloy?
she had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her.
Wait, does that mean Aloy's gay? Because they're clones?
But as time passed,
How,
it seemed
I
as
wonder
though
how
she wanted
sexuality
less,
works in clones.
and I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring
Like-
Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance.
Like, if one person is
I
gay
made a
and they get
mistake leaving
cloned,
Earth
is the
while we
clone
stayed
also gay?
behind. I should have done more.
How would that work? How does
So
that
when I
work?
saw you,
I need to do
a
some
woman who
research.
has carved her own remarkable path
The gay
beyond even
agenda.
what made Liz a phenomenon. I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
And does that also mean Beta is gay? Oh my god, there's so many
You said
talking
before that
things.
you're not like the other
I just want to get
units,
on with it.
that you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Dad knows I'm trans from Mum because she outed me to him and he's basically ignoring it and he's still misgendering me. Basically being transphobic, saying she shouldn't encourage me because probably not actually trans. Luca, I'm so sorry. That really sucks. Your dad sounds like a piece of work. I'm very sorry that he's not respecting you. I hate that fucking shit. It's adults, like some adults just like act like people under the age of 18 are like totally unaware of anything. And I think everyone should just treat people with respect, like children and teenagers with respect, and know that they can make their own mind up and make decisions. At least I'm my trans bestie, my mum. If your mum, I hope your mum is lovely to you. Sounds like she is. Mums are so important. Being misgendered is so painful. I can imagine.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place.
Mum doesn't
not just
take it
for
either,
me,
but she at least respects it,
but for
and
the
uses the right
art
pronouns and
stored in
name.
its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable.
I'm glad
value.
she
Truly,
doesn't
some of
misgender
the
you.
greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to
I
see
think over
Yes.
time, if your
Her
mum is like
upbringing was so
even
cold
just
and
like accepting the fact that like
I thought if
to
she could
use those
experience
pronouns
Vermeer
and stuff,
Rembrandt,
she's probably someone that you
it
can
would
actually
bring
talk to and
something
work
else
on
into
and
her life.
eventually come around,
a
you know?
heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her.
I think
I'm sorry I had to cut it.
the thing is, the older
I'll never
generation
regret sharing this house with her.
were brought up
She
in a
needed
way
its
that
shelter
made them
even more
believe
than I did.
things, you know? And it's very hard to get them to stop that. And I think a lot of the time you just need to work on your parents and adults. And as much as it's shitty and being like, well, they should just accept it, some just can't because like they've not been brought up that way. But I think a lot of people are open to stuff. You just need to actually like have that conversation. And I think eventually she might come around, you know? I only have one other non-binary close friend, but it means so much to me to have one person who can understand me. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is very important to have someone that understands you. She will over time once I actually start to medically transition. Yeah. I hope so. And I'm sorry that it's at the point where you have to medically transition for her to accept it, but at least you know she will probably come around to it, you know?
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something.
So if the most of my
After
friend
the
group
call.
isn't straight and a lot of trans and
I
MB
think she
people
regretted
too. I'm also
things
part of a
ended
local
between
LGBT group. We meet
Did
up
she?
every month and we're funded by... You're funded by the city? That's so cool, Luca. I'm so glad you have that.
I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I
One
mentioned in the
straight
briefing,
friend.
our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space.
Most of my friends are bisexuals. And I have two token straights. My best friend is a straight. It's a straight. But yeah, most of my friends are queer.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No.
Those
and
damn
he's been
strings.
very
I know,
careful not to
James.
allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10.
Oh my god, this
including Eric and
this
Gerard.
rugby jersey is actually so
Only a
comfortable. I need to
handful
get
us
more
made
of
it to our
them.
ship when our colony collapsed.
But Uniqlo only had this color. Well, no, I think they had another color, but I didn't like it. It was like white. Oh my god, I don't. Why do I? Fucking hell!
What can
Why
you
am I
tell
getting
me
so
about
much
your work?
info out of this woman?
He was the head of the world's largest financial
So look on
conglomerate,
Uniqlo and see if they have any more.
and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the
arsehole.
Apollo database. While we were painted as her
No, I don't even
benefactors.
think there's any of these
Well, I'll
left
deal with
now.
him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Oh no, wait, there it is. Yeah, the other one was like white and blue, and I didn't like it so much. Maybe I should just go on a Google and be like, rugby shirts. My funniest thing is my straight friend being in on all the gay jokes. You're 99.6k channel points, Haley.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on
Would
a
you not
man
want
named
something
Stanley
with
Chen.
those points?
I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
No,
Should I make
he
that my
perished
brand? Rugby
when
shirts.
our colony was destroyed.
Like in real life, I don't use
He
things.
would've
I
been
fear
thrilled
of
to discover
needing them later.
City
But what are you gonna
survived.
need it for? I'm not taking you off mod unless you ask for it. And if that does happen, you will immediately go to VIP. You do not
Was he
need
always a
all
bloodthirsty
these channel
psychopath?
points, Haley.
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments
But also
abandoned
same.
human combatants in favor of automated war.
It's like I don't spend money on
He thought
things I
this
actually
enslaved
need
clientele that required a
because
more
I'm like, but what if I need that
personal
money?
touch.
And it's like,
There were also
but the whole point of
forms
me
that
having
personal
savings is so I can spend it on
targets.
things I need, like a Hoover.
On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
Okay, we're
When
nearly
Vera
done,
escaped
thank God.
and
This
hid in
woman
an
can
ancient
talk for
research
years.
I saw
Good
another one of
God.
the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements. Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
Changed my skincare routine 2 days ago. I just bought a different serum moisturizer and the acne got so much better in just one day. That's amazing. But also watch out because you might get more acne because of purging.
But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
I wish my acne would clear up, but you've
Okay,
got that
so
hormonal
I've had run-ins with a
acne.
handful of zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth, titans of their industries.
And let me guess.
I'm a bit seized.
Selfish,
Oh.
ruthless to the core.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows.
Self-hollows! Is that like selfies?
We had eternity.
I was looking at the ingredients for sensitive skin without fragrance. My acne's so bad, half my face is red. Oof. Yeah, mine is for my
I'll let you know next time.
PCOS. I'll be here until then.
I don't know where this has come
Thank
from.
you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My
It's
past
probably from
has always
eating
been
like
a struggle.
butter or
More
something.
than once
I don't know.
lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Okay. And I just need to talk to Mr. Man without an arm. Where is he?
I'm gonna clean my gear later.
Okay.
Yours, one. Of course.
Where's Mr. Man without an arm?
Don't mention it.
Oh my god, where is he?
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Here he is. What is that?
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Okay. Now I can go. Hog. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's all kicking off. I am nervous. Also, I've been reading a bit more of Delilah Green, our book club pick, and I'm very much enjoying it. I will tell you, there's a trope in it that I think a lot of people like. I very much like it. And that trope is, there's only one bed. It's the best trope. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, my nose is like, ugh, irritating me. Y'all ready for this? Because I'm not.
Wings holding up?
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, my name is Kirsty. If you don't know me already, my pronouns are she, her. I'm a Scottish variety streamer. I play story-based games on the PC, PlayStation, and Switch. I hope you had a great stream, Booney. I think you were doing a wee just chat and catch-up stream. I hope it went well. The unique... Oh, does unique chat mode do that? I didn't know it did that. What the heck? That's very rude. Anyway, welcome in, everyone. How are you all doing? That's really weird. How do I turn that? How do I make that not do that? I don't know. Goodness sake. Anyway, Nikki, Cav, Frankie, Booney, Blake, Beth, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your day going? Let me go fix that. How's everybody doing? Let me give you a shout out, Booney. Is my thing gonna work? There we go. It did. It was fun just hanging out with all the besties. Yay! I'm so glad to see you back streaming. Right. Where do you turn off this unique chat mode? I'm very confused. Actually, whilst I do that, I'll play you my raid video, so you know what to expect from my channel. We're playing some Horizon Zero Forbidden West today. I'm about to finish the game. So if you need to raid and run so you don't get spoiled, I totally understand that, or raid and lurk, whatever. But I'll play you my channel trailer so you know what to expect. I need to finish Horizon Forbidden West so I don't get spoiled and can hang out and chat. Well, Frankie, very soon that is going to happen. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a Scottish variety streamer. I play things like Pokemon, Genshin Impact, and story-based games. I'm working on creating a welcoming and inclusive community. I tell you what, it's hard to find great balls because it's hard to find great men. He has a small penis. Oh! Oh! I am the alpha! Oh, I'm wet. If you want to be a slut, you be a slut. I don't give a fuck. No! It's so wiggly. I'm feeling very gay right now. Kirsty, remind me to not get in a car with you. Did you not already know that from the fact I crashed in a car park? Oh my God! I would smash! Are you telling them really important things?
Good girl.
I'm gonna cry. She's so cute. So yeah, hi, that's me. But I think most of you know me already anyway. Hope you're all having a lovely day and a lovely week. I'm just Googling how to turn off unique chat mode. How do there we go. Right. Now it shouldn't have any issues. I didn't know it was doing that for raid messages, but that makes sense. I didn't realize that's what that did. I thought it was to stop people spamming. That's really annoying. Yeah, how's everybody's day? I had an exam this morning. But other than that, I've just been vibing, you know, working, playing a game. I'm gonna bounce in a minute. I'm so behind. No worries, Beth. I totally get it. But yeah, I'll be finishing soon, so y'all people who don't want to be spoiled can rejoin my streams. But yeah, if you're not already following Brittany, please go give her a follow. She's awesome. I love her. She's one of my mods, and she's just a lovely person. Okie dokie. Let's get back into it. So if you need to go now. Because I'm literally about to start the last quest. We do love Booney here, this is true.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can.
If you proceed past this point, you'll be locked into singularity and the open world will be unavailable. Big scary. No way back. Big scary.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the
Oh my god, my
point.
skin is really itchy.
It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Why is my skin like this? Is it my detergent?
We're on our way.
I do keep Vaseline on my desk, so hopefully that'll help. Don't ask me why I have Vaseline on my desk. I just bought it and then it ended up here.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
She flew in like a fairy.
Then let's begin.
I didn't realize unique chat mode did that though, because I've always thought people were quiet when coming in from a raid, and it turns out no, it's probably just unique chat mode. God's sake.
A tunnel.
I know, the way she just was like, hello, I'm a fairy.
Escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected.
I didn't even know we had that.
I concealed it
Well,
from the others.
I think I turned it on at one point when it was like all the hate raid stuff, and then I guess I forgot to turn it off. I don't know. I don't know where you find that information.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Agreed. Oh, whoa.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
Not specters.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Something's gonna backfire here. I just know it.
Let's go.
I just know it. I just know it. Back with my man Erend.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Yeah, shush. Let me just get everything I need to get. Because I need
Beware, Aloy.
anything I
Spectres
can
ahead.
find. Oh, great.
Company.
I
Follow my
need it
lead.
like acid.
That's what I do.
I grab it if you need it. Here we go. Who's next?
Oh god, there's another one. Okay. I don't need ammo right now. Back up. Ugh. Fucking hell. Get out of here. Ugh. I can't bloody move. You're standing on me.
I'm not giving up.
Oh god. God, let me move! Oh, Aaron's actually beating them up. We stan Aaron. Because he actually beats people up for me. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, let me move. I love that for me.
Aloy, over here. I think we got it.
There we go.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Pog. Okay.
There's a cave up there that might get us through that
Onwards.
Let's climb up to it.
Let me just collect a bunch of stuff. I'll take that. Everything for my kit I need. Oh god, there's a Ravager gun there. Wow.
We should move on.
I'm not an anime stan until I see women cosplay as an anime. Oh my god. Women cosplaying as an anime are actually like this so hot. Like, it's straight up offensive.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
My favorite thing though is, you know, on there's like on TikTok, people like post like a thing saying like, I've never seen a hot anime cosplayer. Just so they can goad people into like
Don't worry.
stitching it with their own hot cosplays, and I'm like, I'm living for this. Like, please show me all your hot cosplays of Nanami. Or the other one, the one recently was Toji. That was really good as well. Where am I supposed to be going right now?
Can we please leave the cave now?
No. Don't know where I'm supposed to be going, mate. That's where I came from. Where am I going? Are you just supposed to leave?
Let's go, Aloy.
Am I supposed? Was I supposed to get something in here? I'm so confused.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way.
Oh. Yeah, see you later, Aaron.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
Oh god.
We killed a great many when we landed
not really
here.
built for
Their
climbing.
salvage may prove useful to you now.
Where did he come from?
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
I will fight. Fuck them specters.
There, let the acid
Don't
do
get
its
that
job.
stuff on you.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
than the Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
I'm feeling very stressed. Assuming I have to go that way. So I'm gonna go this way for a sec so I can get the stuff up here. Okay, maybe not. Oh. I've got to go there.
Come on, Aloy, let's go.
Oh, okay. Oh god, that was
Tired
scary.
yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
Get you a hype man like Erend. Yeah, clear those weeds. Oh, got another one. Why are you shooting fire at it? It doesn't like poison, not fire.
Keep moving.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Sure.
just here.
Ew.
Carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate storm.
That's fine, it's dead, Erend.
Dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed?
Yeah, the good old days, Erend, yeah.
World.
Oh yeah. Good times.
More specters. I'll attack when you live long.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Send help. Leave me alone, mate. I'm lost in a stramash. Help me. Help me! I did throw a spear in its big butthole. Erend, it would help if you did something. Erend, I'm a bit busy right now. Fucking hell. Do you, Erend? Do you really? Fuck off.
I think that's all of them.
Thank you.
At least. Let's push on.
What do you get?
Just some parts.
Salsa, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm hydrating by drinking Pepsi Max because it needs to fuel me through this pain. Do I ever hydrate with water? No. No, I'm kidding. I do sometimes. Someone here. Why am I here? What's the point of this? Nothing.
Let's not wait around, okay?
Is that dead Thunderjaw? Oh my god.
Here, up this rock.
Okay, I think that's the way to go, so I'm gonna go the other way for a second. I want to see what was down there. Oh, it's just a dead bird. Okay.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You alright?
I've got another one. Help. I think that's going to be one of the ones they tell me they'll do. Why there's so many specters. I hate them so much.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight.
Oh, they're following me around the outskirts. Okay. I've got there's another. Oh, Christ. Straight into Kisser.
Come on, up the slab. Looks like the others have things under control.
I love this hammer.
He just say hammock. He just say he loves the hammock. What hammock? Errand, what? Or did he say havoc?
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it.
Great.
Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Here we go.
Alva and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Oh my!
To stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a
Fucking
little time.
hell.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
Ah! Oh!
What is that?
Our army.
We have an army?
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Wow. God, there's a big boy Thunderjaw. What is that? I don't know if I've ever seen one of them before.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flew back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I thought he was gonna say something about like how he couldn't like we never banged or something. I'm glad he didn't.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Covered it in active.
Hit it again. I can keep this going.
Stop moving, you annoying thing. So annoyingly fast. Oh! What are you doing? Why is it just running around back there? Is it because it can't see me? Wait, he's fighting another. I didn't realize he was fighting another one. Oh my god.
I need some help here.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks. You aren't winning this battle, you lump. Oh, they felt that one.
Come on.
What the fuck? How did I die there? What the hell? Well, that was offensive.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is,
Oh god, I have to go all the way back here.
Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flew back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate
What's
its
down there? I
functionality,
never went
perhaps.
down there.
The Apollo database.
Nope. Thank you. What's down here? Nothing? Oh, is this just in case of falling? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. I thought there'd be something fun down here, but there is not. Is he already fighting? For God's sake, Erend.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy. It's here when you want.
Tina, hi, welcome in. How are you doing?
Get the fumes in your eyes. Zoe and Baldy are fighting.
Everybody's Draper's prepping dinner. No worries. What are you having for dinner?
I think they can handle it.
Oh, for wasted my shot. There we go. Oh.
I'm waiting for you.
This little fucker. Where is it? Come out. Oh, my power surge is gone. Trying a new recipe. Lemon roasted chicken. Ooh, sounds good. Have you ever had chicken a la king? That used to be one of my favourite meals when I ate meat. Why is this one just hiding in the back? I don't understand it. I've had enough of its bullshit, you know?
Hey, watch this. Idiot meets hammer.
Oh, it scared me. Sir.
Take it like a man. Or a woman.
It's a machine. It's a machine, Erend. I haven't had that before. What is it? It's basically like a cream sauce with pepper and stuff, like bell peppers. Yeah. It's really good. My dad used to make it for me. I couldn't tell you how to make it now though, because I haven't made it in about 5 years. Lauren, welcome back. How is the IG live? Oh my god, I keep getting really sneezy. Rachel, nice. Got some work done whilst I was on it too. Nice.
This way.
We love productivity. I've seen one Dreadwing in this game. Meanwhile, there's like 3 or 4 Dreadwing carcasses here.
And now to the left.
God, okay. Pity.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break before I get into this, so I can go to the bathroom and stuff. I'll be back in just a minute. How cursed am I today? 76. Rip. Ripperoni. Not the 86%, Haley. Okay. I'm getting all the scrap I can get on my way up.
Another one?
Oh my god, these specters are non-stop.
Hey, you wanna fight the Vanguard?
Acid's eating away.
Wow, that's rude.
Take this, take him down.
Oh my god, let me breathe.
I've got an angle.
As do I. We'll assist you, Aloy.
Straight in the machine-ussy. Good god, they're so fast. For what? Ah!
Watch yourself.
Oh my god, please! Give me a second to charge my arrow! Christ almighty! This thing is so annoying!
Let's go.
Oh my god!
We've got your back, Aloy.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
What even is this? It's got giant golf balls.
This place is gonna come down around our ears.
All the more reason.
Says the guy who doesn't have to carry much.
They'll come for us.
Oh lord, here we go. What's coming?
Yeah, well, when that happens, this thing on my back better work.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Oh, brother. It's a little loot. Literally, what are the golf balls for? They're just floating.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Not the middle-aged man with the dad bod.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence.
One moment more.
That's actually Charles. Yeah, except he's in a wheelchair.
To say she's forfeited her share of our operation permanently.
There.
No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light them up! Are we supposed to be
This
scared?
Eric guy really annoys me. Oh dear. Oh no! You better run, 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 run.
Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Oh, great. Thanks. Love that for me. Woo! zappers as well.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
What's coming? Something big's gonna come out of here, isn't it?
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Die, I say, filth. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Oh! Fucking hell. Oh great, where are we going? This man really annoys me. Something about his physique just pisses me off. Oh Lord.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
I think you do though.
You're gonna wish you had one. Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
But all good things must come to an end. Isn't that right, little mouse?
Is he calling me little mouse?
I'm taking you
Whoa!
down.
Oh my god, give me a... That's cheating!
Not much without your shield, are ya?
What the fuck?
You're done for.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help.
Oh, yeah!
Just need to find my way in there.
This is the end for you.
So headshots are pointless. Fuck off!
That'll keep me on my feet.
He's so annoying.
Time to shut you up.
Yeah!
Oh,
You're outclassed!
Oh, well, that's new.
Get out of here, you little fucker. Oh, you're so annoying.
He's almost dead.
We did it. Fuck you and your weird physique.
I forgot what it was like to hurt.
You do it. Yes! Avenger man!
Now we're having fun, right?
For Varl! Am I okay? I'm a bit aggressive.
You okay?
I will.
Get fucked!
In time. Go. Rescue your sister.
Teabag, ya fucker!
And make sure they're all right.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including
My favorite is my cozy
I'm afraid
streamer
so.
friends doing that
He's
with you.
restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
It's the Valorant. Men doing that in gaming, I hate it. Y'all doing it me. Cozy. It's the Valorant influence. I have no health. Can't hear, I'm still waiting for my doctor, and I don't want to think I'll be back in time for the stream. Okay, because to stream.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
I did.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Is this Tilda being Dodge? I bet Tilda's Dodge. Me pops into stream Kirsty, get fucked teabag, you fucker. He killed Varl. I will teabag him for forever. Also Jasper, welcome in, how are you doing? I feel like Tilda's being dodgy. Like, why are they planning on leaving Earth? Like, and why did she not mention this to us? She's Dodge. Dodgy dodgy. Roger Dodger. Dodgy lady. thought she was about to say baby for a second there. Becoming baby.
This is it. End of the line.
Oh lord, here we go. Who am I fighting now?
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this.
All is in order.
The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Everything is going well. Is she one of them? I know next to nothing about this game, but not gonna lie, I'd try and leave Earth if I had to live in a weird post-apocalyptic society with machines that wanted to kill me. No, but they came to Earth.
The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form. Organic.
What is that machine?
Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned.
Also, why is everything they have white?
An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it gained sentience until it broke containment.
Oh no.
It had everything it needed from our memories.
AI with sentience is never good.
Protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius.
Don't look at
to
my
finish
spot
the
on my
job
chin.
itself. Which is why we
I'm
must
very
flee
aware of it now.
to a random planet circling a random star somewhere
It's very
it can never
round.
find us.
Why is it like directly in the
So
center?
you
That is
can
just
build yourself a new
rude. Why do
world.
spots do that?
That's
It's never
fine.
like somewhere here. It's
Even
always
now.
here or here
Earth is finished.
or here.
Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars.
Is she trying to shag me?
We'll create a new world. Together.
They arrived and promptly said, I am a head out.
Stars we can never find us.
They truly did.
No.
I loved Elizabeth more than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity.
Oh my god, she is hitting
A
on me.
mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best.
Oh my god, that's so rude!
So I'm not asking.
Calling Beta inferior.
You're coming with me.
She's so dodge.
It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Pardon?
Take cover! Get to the door!
What in the... Hello?
I've heard that before.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Before I can do some damage.
Is that Dialga from Pokemon? I think so. Hey! This might take a few goes because I'm low on health.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
There.
I can endure. You cannot.
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
Why is that not...
You're not taking me, Tilda!
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Hey,
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
The lightning. Is she calling herself the lightning? I am the lightning. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Will we not be doing this today?
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Get her in the arse. Right in the bussy.
I'll shut you down.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
The robusty, exactly. What if?
Hit the mark.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Oh my god, she's so annoying. Stay still for a fucking second, mate.
Fire!
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable. This won't work, Tilda!
Oh, fuck. Let's just shoot that little thing in her chest. Yeah! I have no health! I have no health!
Give it up!
Don't think I will, bestie. That's rude. I'm trying to collect stuff. Don't you know? Ah! What is this? Is this a weapon?
Oh, it's quick. Mine.
I can endure. You cannot.
Something.
Ah!
You're not gonna beat me.
Where is she?
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
The lightning. Drop it, drop it. No! 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 I'm so close!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
Attacks.
What is that? Oh, 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 oh. I did it! First try! I'm a gamer. That was too close for a second. I know, I literally... Okay.
Lord, just let me choose.
Holy shit. Oh my god. There's like nowhere to get health as well. What the fuck? Oh my god, that thing- is that- oh no wait, no, that's just the projection. I thought that thing was here already. I was like, excuse me? Oh, is she dead? Not silence.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
I knew when she said that she had a thing with Elizabeth. I was like, she's gonna try something with Aloy.
Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis,
I knew she was shady.
I
Yeah,
saw the pieces on the board and how
she's
they
so
played.
shady.
And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play.
Shady
The deal would
bitch.
interfere
Evil
with attempts to
disco
save you.
Tilda Swinton.
That's correct. To a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind.
Oh.
To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities.
What are you all about,
You
Silence?
can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're gonna just take off? And abandon everything?
Pardon me.
Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this
How does he
primitive
always
child
know
have?
everything?
If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
But Aloy isn't Elizabeth. Aloy is Aloy.
Is she hurt?
Aloy loves Earth and her friends on Earth. She would never leave them.
Goodbye, Silence.
Silence, you simply do not know Aloy. Exactly. Aloy equals Aloy. Aloy does not equal Elizabeth.
She looks okay.
She looks
Even if she is a clone.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
This man is so dodge. What's
Hey,
gonna
where's she
happen?
going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Thank God. Get him away from me. Annoying
sure?
man. He's in the TV series Fringe. Wait, where's he? What's he doing now?
For a time.
Silence, please just
You people are
leave.
going to need all the help you can get.
Does anyone else
I
need
think
a
I've
drink?
heard of
Not if
Fringe,
it's that ale
Lauren.
of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
It's very good, very sci-fi one. I really liked it, but I don't know how it's aged. That's fair. Is that it done? But what are we gonna do about the threat? Or is that like in the next one?
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought.
Coming soon on Horizon Forbidden South. Oh, it's Gaia. Oh, okay. Hi, Melski.
It's not
Welcome in.
about
How are
the
you doing?
distant hope of
Gotta leave
creating
some
a
for a
new
sequel.
world.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have
Or
a
the
new
DLC.
mission. To spread the word and ask for help.
Poor Terrence. He always looks a bit like, oh.
It's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength.
Who's that? Oh,
to fight
Regala.
any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem.
I love that.
The courage
Ah.
to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
He's just making me emotional. Oh. think it's the music. Oh my god. Ending of a game and Kirsty's crying. What's new? Oh my god! These end credits! What a great way to do end credits! Are you seeing this? Oh my god! I did it! Tina, not cry, bitch, cry! I've still got like a lot of collectibles and stuff to do, but I finished it. I don't even want to think about how many hours I put into this game. I think it's like 70 maybe, at least. Oh my god. How is this a video game? Do you ever like sit and think about the state of video games these days? Like, this is a video game. When I was growing up, video games, the people in video games were square. And I'm only 27. Technology is astounding. These credits are so gorgeous. I love how they did that. Same. Like, I'm guessing they're gonna take us all over to show, like, the whole place, I guess. Oh my god. That was honestly a really great game. I think it's a shame it got overshadowed by Elden Ring. But what can you do? It was also overshadowed by Breath of the Wild when they did Zero Dawn. Just poor Aloy. But yeah, I think that was a lovely game, a great game. My mini review. I always like, when I finish story games, you know, I like to do a mini review. I really liked that I felt like it worked on the basis of Zero Dawn and then built on that, so it felt like a really cohesive sequel. It wasn't like totally different. It was like, okay, here are the things you did in Zero Dawn and now expanded, you know? It wasn't like entirely different. And like, I think if you were to play Zero Dawn and then Forbidden West back to back, you would maybe get a little bit tired and fatigued because it is quite similar. But like, I think if you took a break between the two, it would feel good. So, because I think that really helped me, because I took a year, like, I did Zero Dawn last year and then this year, so it felt like I had a good time between them, that I felt really fresh going into this, and it just like, it felt like coming home, you know? The graphics are fucking sensational, especially considering I'm playing this on PS4 and not PS5. Like, there was some glitches here and there, but that's what happens when you get like a brand new game, I think. The story was interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about the story because, like, I don't know. It kind of felt a bit silly at times, but what I have to say is I very much enjoyed the kind of found family part. Like, the squad and Aloy collecting people. I adored that. Like, the first game was very Aloy on her own, finding her place in the world. Whereas in this, it feels like she's learning to let people in. And I loved that. See, a lot of people say the story in the first one is better, but I love that point about the found family. Yeah, I would definitely say the first one in terms of story was a bit better, but I think that's because the first one was like this brand new world and you had so much to discover, whereas this is like you've already discovered it and now you're trying to find other things that happened. PS5 has more details, like in hair and grass side by side. You see the difference. Oh yeah, I can totally understand. I can totally believe that. But I think this looks phenomenal on PS4. But yeah, I think the story is kind of a struggle, really, because it's like the first one is so much of the world and what happened, and then it's like they kind of had to come up with this whole new thing for this one and building on an already well-loved story, if you know what I mean. So like I totally understand the criticisms of that. I really liked the world building done in this though, like all the different clans and like stuff like that, you know, like you had the sky people, you had like the beachy people, you had the Quen, you had the I've forgotten what they're called, but the people who live in the grass. Like I love that they all had their own like individual religions and ways of life that they all followed, and I think that was really well developed. And I also, now we're coming up to Vegas, I loved how much more real life they put into, like not real life but our stuff that they put into it, because I feel like in the first game there was little snippets of places that you knew, like I think there was like a stadium in Denver at one point and like little bits like that, whereas this was like there was actual places you could really properly recognize and feel like you were in, like Vegas, San Fran, you know, like you felt like, wow, this is actually our world. Still can't believe it's really Vegas, right? And like there's recognizable places like the Bellagio and shit. Truly thought you were memeing. Yeah, we're going to Vegas. Truly did not know this game was in the US. Yeah. I think I only really recognized it as the US in the first one because I did like, I like explored a lot and found a few like little places, you know, that had like reference to it being in the US. But yeah, I feel like because they did so much on location stuff in this one, it really drove it home that it actually was in our world, if you know what I mean. I would have liked to, I don't know, I think because, I don't know if it's me not like exploring fully, but I would have liked to have seen more of the stuff with, oh, what's his name? Pharaoh? And his like weird underground cult that he had with his harem. That was a bit weird, but I would have liked to have like learned more on that. I think part of my issue with the story maybe is that they had too many villains, I think. You know? Because you had like Sylens being a fucking weirdo. You had Regala being like a main antagonist. But then you had the people from space coming into it, and it just felt a bit like too many villains. To the point where I feel like because there was too many of them, they felt a little underdeveloped. Oh no, not that river flexing like that. Whereas I feel like had they maybe just, I don't know, stuck to Regala or stuck to the space people, like what they could have done, and this is just coming from me, what they could have done is maybe had the Regala stuff in this game and then kept the space people for the next game, but like had them as a looming threat in this one, where it was like, oh, that's what we're going for. I don't know. Those are just my thoughts, you know? I still think they did a fucking phenomenal job. And I think it is incredibly hard to... Oh my god, look at these lens flares. Wow. I think it's a really hard job to make a game to follow up Horizon Zero Dawn, which was like so well loved and acclaimed. Like, how do you follow that? And I also didn't know they were making, well, I don't know if they are, but I'm guessing they are based on the ending of this. I mean, they'd be stupid not to, given like how loved the games are. Did you see the DBD dating sim? I did. I can't believe that's a thing. Same with Breath of the Wild. How do you follow up and do better? Yeah. I feel like Breath of the Wild is actually going to be similar to Forbidden West in the sense of taking the same basis of the game from the first one, but expanding on it. Because that's, I mean, it's built on the same world. It's just, I think it's going to have like another layer. So I don't think, like, I don't think it's going to have that wow factor that Breath of the Wild had. But I hope they have a really great story for Breath of the Wild too. But yeah, I really liked this game. And I had a great time with it. I would say, at times it felt a bit too big. Like, I was a bit stressed. Well, not stressed, but like, overwhelmed with just how much there was to do. But I feel like that's a product of the world we're living in, where I feel like everyone just always wants more. Whereas I feel like sometimes games are better if you have less, but really focus on making those certain things. Not that I feel like there was any... Not that I feel like there was like something they like skimped on because there was too much stuff. I don't mean it like that. I just mean that like I just felt quite overwhelmed at times with just how much there was to do. Anyway, that is my review. I hope you all had a fun time watching me play this if you joined me throughout the time. I am like slowly uploading them to YouTube. It feels cluttered. Do you feel that way, or are you asking if I feel that way? Yeah, I am gradually adding the VODs to YouTube, so like, oh, asking? I don't know if I would say cluttered, but I would say I felt like there was like a few, like, too many collectibles, if you know it. Oh my god, they're thanking Kojima Productions. Okay. Like, they could have, like, cut back one of the collectibles, you know? Or they could have... I feel like the machines as well. I feel like there was a few too many machines. Gorilla babies. Oh my god, that's so cute! They're thanking their children. That's adorable. But yeah, I feel like there was just like... just a bit too much. But that's coming from... that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. Like, it's not like... I wouldn't say it's like an over criticism. Like, I'm not like criticizing it. It's more for me. Like, I felt like there was too much for me. Cool. There was a lot of machine types that were new and a lot of collectibles, and I was just like, oh my god. There's a lot to do. However, I did like that they changed the climbing mechanic. I got a bit irritated with the climbing sometimes, but it's so much better than in the first game, where you literally were just given a path and that was the only path you could do. And the swimming was interesting as well. As much as I don't enjoy swimming in games, I feel like they did well with the swimming. Like, it didn't feel terrible. I just fucking hate swimming regardless in games. I feel like I hate it. But yeah, what did y'all think from watching me? I'm vibing. Bits I saw I really enjoyed. Yay! You'll have to play it yourself, Lauren. The good thing is, you probably won't play it for ages, so you won't remember by the time you do play it. I don't think I ever finished the first one. Really? This is why I don't mind watching games. I'm the same. Unless it's something I plan on playing very soon, it doesn't really bother me seeing spoilers because I will probably forget it or be like, oh yeah, that's what happened when I come to playing them. Is this all the cast? Jesus. I think Guerrilla have done a fantastic... Sean Chiplock? Sean Chiplock? I know that name. You know who Sean Chiplock is? It's D-Luke. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't know. Sean Chiplock is Ravioli and Zelda as well? Is he really? Wow. He's got some sort of back catalogue to him, eh? Because he's D-Luke. I think, yeah, D-Luke. And Rival, and he's Taba as well. My god. And he's in Cookie Run Kingdom. And he's Draken in Tokyo Revengers. Oh my god. What a man. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. I think Guerrilla have done a great thing with this series in the fact that they were like a developer who made like shooter games or something, or like zombie games, I think, or it was something like to do with FPS, I'm pretty sure. And then they made Zero Dawn and now this. Like, what the hell? Crazy. Oh. Are we done? Also, I really love the music. He streams on Twitch? Oh, does he? I'm sorry, I need to skip it. It's getting too late. I love the music. The music was great in this game. Like, it really popped off. What's gonna happen now that I load back into the game? It'll put me back before the battle, I think. I just want to see where it's going to put me, and then I will wrap things up. Because it's late. Oh yeah, it did. Put me right back here. Oh wait, it says completed. Oh, okay. Oh, this is different. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You're now free to continue exploring, complete any unfinished quests and activities. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Oh. So it's not put me back like in the original one, because in the in Forbidden in Zero Dawn it puts you back to the beginning, before like not the beginning but before the like final quest. That's fascinating. I never finished that cauldron. Cool. Well, I shall wrap it up here. Oh well, there's an ad still going actually. Bloody ads starting, I didn't even realise. But yeah, thank you all for... Oh, okay. Thank you for joining me as I played this game. I had a lovely time. And I enjoyed hanging out with y'all while I played it. Let me see. Here we go, raid. Thanks, Haley. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to be playing on weekends from now on, since this was my weekend game. I enjoyed watching it in the Vegas memes. Yeah, I need to figure out what's going to be my weekend game now. I will come at you with the options for a poll, I guess, because I don't know. Or maybe I will just figure it out myself. Maybe I'll be like, I'm in the mood for this, you know? I just got home. Are we ending? We are, Booney, because we finished it. We did. We finished it. Shall I give you the rundown, Booney, of what happened? I hope your doctor's appointment was okay. Yeah, I did. I beat the final boss on the first try. I'm amazed with myself. I don't know how I did that. I would love that, but if you have time... I mean, I can give you a TLDR. Basically, we went to the Far Zenith base, got to the top, killed the man who killed Varl. Then we found out that there was a threat coming to Earth, and the Zenith people were going to leave anyway. And then Tilda was like, so I was in love with Elizabeth, who is your who you're the clone of. So I would like to take you into space. And I'm not asking, I'm telling you. And then she was like, and then she got into a machine suit, and I killed her in the machine suit. And then we found out that the threat is really bad, so now we have to start working to fight the threat. And that is going to be in the next game, I'm guessing. But yeah, that was the TLDR. Waited over an hour for a 2-minute appointment. Oh my god, I hate that. Why are GPs like this? So yeah, that's what is going to be in the next game, I'm guessing. I did cry a small amount. Actually, let me see before I go. Let me check how long I was playing this for. 72 hours. And I didn't collect everything yet. There is still so much to get. That's crazy. I'm glad it was good though. Yeah, it was good. I did a wee review as well. I liked when I finish games, I just like to give a wee review. Let me go find. I know who we're gonna go raid. I'm pretty sure we're gonna raid this person. I haven't raided him in a while. I've not even been on his streams in a while because we stream at the same time. Love to hear your review though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like giving my reviews at the end of like big story games. Because I'm just like, well, here's my thoughts. And I will say my thoughts whilst we see the credits so people can see the people who works on the game. Why is this music popping off? I'm probably going to go back and watch the VOD and the review so I know whether or not I should play it. That's fair. I think it's a really good game, and if you've played the first one, I definitely would recommend playing this one, but give it like a break between the two. The rugby shirt is a vibe, isn't it? I love it. I need to find more. This is my new aesthetic, is rugby shirts. It's giving cozy gay energy. Love that. They're also like really comfortable. Right, let me actually finally go raid this person. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. We're gonna go raid Daman. I will be back live on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I'll be live on Thursday. I'll probably play Hades. Because now I've like completed it. Well, not completed it. I now finished it. I'm gonna keep going with it, but I don't know. Maybe not. I'll see how I feel on the day. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I shall see you all again on Thursday, hopefully. If not, whatever. Also, yeah, thank you, Beanie, for boosting my YouTube. I'm about to post a video in 10 minutes, so I feel like am I being drowned out by this music? Anyway, yeah, in 10 minutes there's a new video going live. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out on this emotional roller coaster of Horizon Forbidden West. Let me copy my own raid message. Bye! Bye, 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 bye.